Hi guys, it's CalamitiesDawn here and welcome back to another mod showcase. Today we are looking at Fetzi's Asian decoration. Sorry, I had a bit of trouble there. I have tried to record this once before, as we can see the mess all over the place, and it did not work. So this mod adds a lot of cool blocks and decorations to give you that more of an Asian style build. So we have the pagoda lantern. This comes in different variations. The pagoda itself comes in different variations. We also then have the white paper lantern with no detail, white paper lantern, and we have the small versions of those. We have the red fence with a red fence gate. We also have red fence extensions which pull the fence along, so we don't have the small little detail of that. Okay, the chicken just walked right in. We head over here. We have the oak panels, which also come in variations. I'm pretty sure majority of these things in the mod come with a variation, which I will be putting at the end of the video, all the variations. We have the large and small black cushion. We have a floor chair. We have tatami. We have shoji doors, which come in different sizes. We have the shoji trapdoor. These three are all shoji trapdoors, different sizes. We also have the shoji walls, all within different sizes as well. We have the katana stand, we have a handrail, we have a gong, we have the futon, we have a water lily here. There was some koi, I'll have to go find them. We have the golden sachi hoko. I'm sorry, that's probably very, very wrong. We have some little koi here, all with varying different types. There's some over here as well. You can bucket them, you can also cook them or eat them raw. We go over here and we have 5 new banner patterns. We have the bamboo flower, the cherry blossom twigs, flower, fish, and sunburst, I believe it was. We then have these blocks, which are quite interesting. These are called framed blocks. So when you place one of these down, which I will show you now, seeming the video didn't work last time, it's hollow on the outside. So what happens is if you decide you wanted to use granite, if you right clicked it, the roof would then mold to the granite block, which is why these are all connected to the stone. But these are all the roof types. And then if you go up here, these ones are the preset roof types. So you have all of the variation here in oak. And then we have the new black mud bricks, a vertical mud brick slab, and a mud brick corner. Alrighty, we are back with most of the variations, and I also have the crafting recipes near them as well. There are 2 different types of roof sets. We'll cover those last because I'm going to have to actually use the JEI mod to go through that. So they have Zen Sand and Zen Gravel. I couldn't find any other variations of these, but you just put sand or gravel into the stone cutter and you will get either of those. Now we have 2 crafting recipes in here. We have the pagoda and the pagoda lantern. So this is for the pagoda and this is for the pagoda lantern. Obviously, if you want a different colored candle, you just swap that out in the middle. And these are all of the variations that there is. I have them all lit. They don't come pre-lit. Just thought I'd say that. There's meant to be a white one there and I've just realized I don't have it. Sorry. Then all of the lantern colors. Now, I couldn't find a crafting recipe. I will link the Discord in the description if I can, and there is a wiki as well, which I will link as well, to leave everyone else to try and figure out. Then we have the mud-colored bricks, which requires mud bricks around whatever dye you choose to use. If you want to make the slabs, the vertical slab, the brick corner, stairs, or the brick wall, you can use the stone cutter to make those variations. Where else? What else have we got? We've got so many things here. So all of these fences. So we've got the normal fence, the fence gates, and then we have the extensions of them. All require a stone cutter. So you just get the colored concrete that you would like and place it into a stone cutter to get any of these. We then have the wooden types of these. I did double gates up here so you can see what they look like open. But these are once again the same thing. According to the JEI recipe, you put the wood type that you want into the stone cutter to get the version that you would like. If we then go over here, we've got a couple of ones that aren't blocks, but we've got anyway. So we have the banner here, which is the sunburst, I believe it's called. And you need paper and sunflower. the cherry blossom twigs is a stick, paper, and lilac. The fish one is raw cod and paper. The flower one is a poppy and paper. And the bamboo twigs is bamboo and paper. Then when we get into the shoji doors, you need to have the recipe for the shoji frame 2x3, 3x3, or 4x3. So if you want to do the 2x3, it is 6 sticks, paper down the middle. The 3x3 is 2 pieces of paper, top and bottom, and sticks in between, like a ladder pattern. And then for the 4x3, it is a piece of paper with sticks surrounding it. And then if we head over to here, we have all of the door variants. So we have the 2x5, 3x5, and 4x5. And to make those, you need to have 3 planks of any type, the shoji frame for your desired size in each of these patterns. The same goes for the trapdoor. There is 2x3, 3x3, and 4x3. And these require 2 logs or planks, whatever wood type you'd like. And then the shoji frame you would like for your required size in this pattern. Then we get to the walls. These also come in a similar thing of 2x3, 3x3, and 4x3. And this is, I've kind of had to cram it in here. So you will need 4 planks of any type and the shoji frame in the middle for whatever size you are going for. We also have the framed ones that I will just show quickly because it's going to take way too long. For the framed items, you will need to have these little crafting templates. So you will need to have the frame, which is 4 planks of any type in a diamond pattern with sticks in the middle. We then have the frame for paper. It is 3 of those frame ones that I just showed you before with paper in the middle. We have the mud, which is the same, 3 frame and mud bricks. And then that frame changes based on all the colors if you just change the colored brick in the middle. And if you put those frames into a stone cutting machine, it will then give you the option of picking out which of these particular ones you want. And if you want the shoji doors that are framed, then you put the framed paper in the middle. We then have the gong, the sachi hoko. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but there is the gold and the silver. So for the gong, you need 2 oak slabs, 4 sticks, string, and a lightweighted pressure plate. For the golden one of this, we need 1 gold nugget, 2 gold ingots, and a lightweighted pressure plate. And it is very much the same for the iron version, but with iron, of course, and a heavy weighted pressure plate. We then have the katana stands, and that is pretty simple. It's just 2 sticks with 3 slabs at the bottom, whatever type slab you would like for the colors that they have here. And the handrail, I didn't double check all of the recipe for these, so bear with me. The wooden ones require 2 sticks, 3 oak planks, and 3 strip log of any type. And the stone one, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same for the other stone types, is 2 cobblestone slabs or whatever slab that you need. The cobblestone and then the stone in at the top. We then have the futons, all lovely different colors. And that is as simple as 3 oak slabs and 3 black carpet. We also have the tatami mats. I just chucked it over here. And that requires 3 string in the middle and 6 bamboo surrounding. We then get to the panels. And they just require 2 trapdoor of any of the type that you would like in the crafting table. And you will make your slabs. Panels, not slabs. We then have the cushions. So we have the big cushions and the the small cushions and the large cushions. The small cushion requires 3 string and a piece of wool in the middle, any color wool. And the large one requires 5 string and a piece of wool in the middle, any color wool as. We then have the chairs, the floor chairs. Now I've made what looks like a kind of grandstand here with how large this is. But these are all the wood variations. And that requires 2 oak slabs and whatever colored small cushion you would like on your floor chair. Now, let's head over to the troublesome part, which is the roofs. Now, I did this whole section here is just framed roofs. I didn't do the normal roofs because they would have been like a grandstand type thing of that, like that. Right, so the frame roof, you just do frame mud, and that seems to be the same across the board in the stone cutter. And then obviously as you want the different colored roofs, you'll change the frame color to the color that you are wanting. And if we go all the way back to the start, to make the oak roof, you'll need 3 mud bricks, 3 oak planks. And these are the variations for each one. So the longer roof requires a mud brick slab over the top of the original recipe. The top roof requires an oak plank and 2 mud bricks on the side. The longer top roof requires the same recipe as before, but with a mud slab in the top corner. We then have the roof slab, which requires 3 mud bricks, 3 oak planks. The longer one, which requires the same recipe, but a mud brick slab on the top half of the recipe. We then have the roof block. That requires 3 mud bricks and 2 oak planks. And the longer one requires a mud brick slab in the middle. Not in the middle, on the side that didn't have one before. The top roof block requires 2 mud bricks and 2 oak planks, and the longer one requires the same recipe but with a mud brick slab off to the side. Now this recipe will be the exact same across the board, regardless of whether you're using black, blue, grey, whatever mud bricks, as long as whatever mud bricks you choose to have has that there in the same pattern, and the wood pattern would be the exact same. So let's just quickly switch over to, say, perchance a lime one. It requires the lime roof that has birch planks. So this one has birch planks and lime mud bricks, bricks and slabs. Alright, so the last set of roofs we need to look at is these ones, which are the flat roofs. These are only in framed, so whereas these types of roofs will come in the framed and the normal, the flat top or flat roof type only comes in framed, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So to make that, you will require a mud frame in stone cutting and so on and so forth. That will be the same across the board, just needing the different colored frame for each different type of the flat roof you would require. So that has been Fetzi's Asian decoration mod. This one took me a lot longer than I thought to record, purely because I was like, oh, I can just get in and this is going to be easy as, but it has much more in it than I thought. And I think it's because it has so many color variations of most of the blocks. I think that's what made it so long to get through. But I actually enjoyed it. I think if you wanted to make an Asian style build more realistic and you didn't want to have to do all the little funny little tricks and stuff that you do with building in Minecraft, then this would probably be the one for you. I'd say this would probably be one of the best ones I have found. I could be very wrong, but that's my opinion. I think this is one of the best ones I have found for Asian style building and decoration. But what are your thoughts on it? As per usual, if you have any mod suggestions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get to it as soon as possible. As said before, I will also leave a link to the wiki and the Discord if possible in the description, as well as the mod itself. Typical, normal, standard stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next CalamitiesDawn. Bye, guys.